starting with a point. So if I put a point 6, -4, and I put that on a graph, and then move it 4 units left and then 5 down, what is the new point going to be? So if I look at the example here, if I move 5 units right, that's changing the x value. So basically, and going right means that I'm adding, okay, because x becomes plus when you go to the right. So that means I'm adding 5 to the 9, which now gives you 14. That's how 14 comes here. And then it says I go 3 units up, and that means I'm changing the y. So that means I'm actually adding 3 to the 1. So now it's basically just 1 plus 3, which is now 4. Okay, so now if I look at the next one, okay, now it says the first point is 9, -8. And then I move left 2 units. That means that, remember, the x value is changing by, if it's going left, that means I'm subtracting. So it's 9 minus 2, you can see that's 7. And then for -8, it says I'm going up. And if I'm going up, it's basically -8 plus 4, which is -4. So if I go to Desmos and kind of demonstrate this, let's say I put a point on the graph. Let's see, where's that point? 9, -8. Yeah, I know, buddy. So 9, comma, -8. Okay, so if I find that, that's going to be right over here. Okay, you guys see it? Okay, so now again, it says that, it tells me that I need to move that 2 units left and 4 units up. Okay, so let me turn off some of these grid lines that we're not doing the minors. Okay, so if I'm right here, and let's actually show the steps. One, a little easier for you guys to read it. Okay, so that means when I'm going, again, let's see, it said left 2, up 4. Okay, so left 2, up 4, there's my new point. You can see the x value is 7, and then the -4 is the y value. Okay, so if I do another one, if I start at -9 and 0, change this to -9 and 0. Where is that? There it is. Okay, and now it tells me that I need to move 4 to the right and 3 down. So 4 to the right, 3 down, and now you can see my new point is -5, -3. So it might be helpful for you guys to go to desmos.com and just graph the point, and then you can easily figure out where to go next. Okay, and then that's how you answer those questions. All right. Now when you get to the next one, what you're doing is you're just identifying what the translation is, just like we did in the notes, where we had to move everything down or to the right or left or up and down. So it says that it starts with W and then goes to X. So if I start with W and go to X, focus on one point. So I'm going to zoom in and focus on one point. This point right here in the corner of the image. So it starts with here and ends up here. So this point goes from there to there. That means I went up 3 units and to the right 4 units. So now when I answer the question, it says left or right. Well, I went right, and then I went right 4, and then I went up 3. Try it. You'll see that it moves the shape for you, and if you got it right, should match up perfectly with the new shape. Now let's say I do it and I actually get it wrong. Let me show you what happens. So let's just say I kind of just guess, mess around. I can tell that it's going from, again, right and up. So I know it's going right. I'm just going to guess. Let's say it's 6 to the right. I know it's going up, and I'm going to guess that it's going up by like 5. Okay, so I just try it. It's actually going to show me what that movement does to the shape. And you can see it doesn't match. And so now I can kind of look and see, oh, okay, well, it looks like I went up far enough. So this part doesn't have to change. But I didn't go far right enough. So I need to go 2 more to the right, which means I need to make 6, 8, and now I can fix it, and now you'll see that it matches up perfectly with the shape, and now I'm good. Okay, so now if I go to the next section, I'm doing the same thing, except now I'm actually going to create the new shape by plotting points. Okay, so now it says to move this shape 2 units right and 1 unit up, so I'm going to focus on 1 point at a time. So I'm going to go 2 to the right, 1 unit up. That's the first point. I'll do the same thing here. 2 units right, 1 unit up. and 2 units right, 1 unit up. I just click every time I need a new point, and there's my new shape. And then click to see if you got it right, and it looks like it is, and it gives you a little image showing it moving. Okay, so again, I just focus on one point at a time. 1 right, 6 down. So 1 right, 6 down. Okay, 1 right, 6 down. 1 right, 6 down. And as you start to put it together, the shape will come together. At first it doesn't look like it, but then once you get them all on there, it'll come together. 1 right, 6 down. And now you can see it, the shapes do look the same. Okay, check it. And just check your points as you go to make sure you're doing it right. Make sure you're not doing, going too far or not going far enough. The last one's reflection. So we talked about this the other day. We were flipping the object over the line. So it's going to give you this blue line to flip it over. So I got to flip all these points over the line, right? So this point is 1 unit away on this side. So that means I draw it 1 unit away on there. Then I go to this point. This is 3 to the right from the blue line. So I go 3 to the left. And then this is also 3 to the left. So I go straight across 3 to the left. I got one more point here. This is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, and now you can see the shape is flipped now over the line, and it'll give it, as long as you get it right, it'll give you a little graphic showing it flipping over that line. Okay? All right, so that's how you do those, guys. I'll see you guys on Thursday.